know, nothing too special, nothing too ridiculous where the restaurant has a dress code and you just keeping it simple, but you still putting your foot on her neck. You still got your foot on her neck.
From Hollywood to Soho, we be wearing polo. Narcos is a no-no, that's just how it go though. You got it for the low-low, it's probably US Polo or Beverly Hills Polo. All of that is so-so, interlocks and chevrons, Cruise Navy and Lemon, Ralph Lauren Wearon. I'm buying what you sellin', Maui Pink and Melon. Tell them about that Rusty.
Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Seamless Style, powered by Politics and Polaroids. I'm your host, Mr. Parker. Episode 135. It's going to be a great episode today because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff today during this episode. Episode 135, I want to get you gentlemen mentally ready for Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day this year, 2023, is falling on a Tuesday. So maybe you're going to celebrate with the wife or the girlfriend the weekend before or the weekend after. Or maybe you got it like that and you're going to celebrate on a Tuesday because you can. I don't pocket watch. But most of us are going to celebrate either the weekend before or the weekend after. All right. Now, traditionally, Valentine's Day entails putting on some type of ensemble to go out for a night on the town. It could be dinner and a show, and show I mean movie, or it could be dinner and a show. You could go to a comedy show. You might be going to see a live podcast. Maybe it's an opera. It could be anything. It could be dinner and dancing. Typically, it's whatever she likes. Because we don't have a day, fellas. If y'all ain't noticed that, we don't have a day. Valentine's Day is supposed to be about showing the person that you love how much you love them. All right. Which is something that I'm sure and I'm hoping that we all do the other 364 days of the year. But Valentine's Day is supposed to be a special day. Well, what it ended up turning into is what every other thing turns into. It turned into her day. Turned into her day. Flowers, chocolate. That's your traditional cliche, but a gift or gifts. Doing anything and everything she wants. And what do you get? You get the same that you've been getting all year. And no, I don't digest because this is some bullshit, fellas. But it is what it is. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that ensemble wise, we got it together. Now, what's the traditions? The traditions is some red, and then it's an alternate color with the red. Red and black, red and white, combination of all three. Sprinkle some pink in here and there. I mean, I've even seen red and pink. Yeah. But red with an alternate color is the tradition. But we're going to buck the system a little bit today. We're going to buck the system a little bit, just a little bit. We'll start off with the ensemble I'm wearing. I got 3 rigs for you, but we're going to start off with the ensemble I'm wearing. All right. The ensemble that I'm wearing, the main piece or main focus of the ensemble is, I'm going to say it's a Valentine's Day gift to myself. This is a black label suit. All right. Tags were still attached. Pockets were still sewn closed. dual vent with steel sewn closed. And I won this in an auction on eBay. For $137. $137. Black label, 2-piece, brown suit, white stripe, white pinstripe. Yeah. But ensemble I'm wearing. I broke out the MTO cheetah print, leopard print, collar velvet slippers. All right. I needed pops of color, but I needed most of them to be fairly subtle and something that could complement brown. Brown is the most neutral, to be honest, let's be honest. Brown is the dullest color there is. It's the dullest color there is. Yet, and I want you to try to argue with me, it's the most essential. It's the most essential color that there is. You can never have enough pairs of brown dress shoes. Okay. Now I guess you could have enough brown suits, but when it comes to dress shoes, you can never have enough brown dress shoes, and they go with damn near anything. All right. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to add some colors, each color separately pop with the brown, but without being overly charismatic, because I'm wearing leopard print shoes, for Christ's sake. All right. I did the forest green cable knit socks. All right. The slim fit suit pants, obviously. Slim fit suit pants. Inner cuff for that European look. I didn't even have to take this suit to the tailor's, buddy. Like, everything fit perfect. Suit jacket. Slim fit 2 button, dual vented, suit coat, suit jacket. Again, black label suit. I did the purple label, spread collared French cuff dress shirt. Went with the monogram cuffs with my initials. All right. Purple label pocket square in a lime with white polka dots. All right. Polo blue label, navy tie in a linen wool blend with cheetahs or leopards all over. All right. And then my tortoise shell polo blue label glasses to kind of complement the theme of the leopard print, as well as the brown in the suit. All right. I got my Enzuri accessories, two of my Enzuri accessories on. I just stuck with the 2 that were brown. All right. I'm gonna have to go watch shopping. I'm probably gonna have to get with my man Steph and go, because he's a watch connoisseur. Probably gonna have to get with him, because it's been a while for me since I bought a watch, and I'm willing to spend a pretty penny. Rolex, Patek, no, absolutely not. But I don't mind spending a couple $100 on a decent watch. This my Samsung watch is a beautiful thing. I love it. I'm able to stay connected with people, even when I'm not supposed to be. But this just does not work with this suit. I'm gonna keep it on because I just kind of feel like with a suit, you kind of need something here. If you're not wearing a waistcoat and a pocket watch, you kind of need something here. But no, this isn't conducive for this black label suit. I think I did everything. Oh, fragrance of the ensemble, no brainer. Keep it Luxe, purple label. All right, purple label. Bong, 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 bong. In my case, bong, bong, bong. Let me tell you something. earlier this week, the Tuesday of last week, it officially would be Tuesday of last week. I went to work. I put on Purple Label. I wore Purple Label. I wore Purple Label. Got to work at 11. Got an Uber that came about 7:35. Got in the car. Before we got to the parking lot, the young lady, beautiful woman, by the way. The young lady said, excuse me, what are you wearing? And I said, you talking about cologne? And she said, yes. And I said, Ralph Lauren, Purple Label. She was like, I don't think I've ever seen a man work all day and smell great at the end of the day. I said, well, thank you. But it just goes to show you, fellas, like, we can do what we do. I know there are hundreds of fragrances, fragrance manufacturers, and each one of them probably got 4 or 5. Like, it's hundreds of options out there for us. I don't know if anybody touching Ralph, man. I don't know if anybody touching Ralph. This was an unsolicited, unbiased comment, because after that, my earbuds went in like they always do when I get in an Uber, and Big 30 was on, and we was grooving all the way to the house, 20-minute ride. So it wasn't like we had a conversation, but she felt the need to have to to give me that compliment. I don't know if she wanted more or not. It didn't matter. I was cool. Like, I was tired. I was ready. I was just ready to get home. And plus, black men don't cheat. So there's that. But that said, like, it was really an eye opener, because I don't think about Purple Label as being the long lasting. Like, I've told y'all which fragrances that I think last all freaking day. And it never just crossed my mind about Purple Label, because, well, for one, I use Purple Label sparingly. I don't use it a lot, because there's no coupons, no discounts, no nothing on Purple Label. That thing gonna be $125 every time you see it in a Ralph Lauren full retail store, or if you get it online, $125. When I worked, I don't know if it's changed, but when I worked for the brand, our discount didn't even work when it came to Purple Label cologne. So, yeah. If you ain't got Purple Label, man, I don't know what you're doing with yourself. You need to get you a bottle. All right. But yeah, without any further ado, man, let's get into it. Valentine's Day options for the fellas. All right. I'm hoping and praying that each and every last one of you within the sound of my voice outshines your woman when it comes to Valentine's Day, whether it's the weekend before, whether it's the day of, or the weekend after. Wherever y'all go, I want you to purposely bury her. Bury her. I want you to purposely bury her. And I want her to know that you buried her. I want her to be like, damn, he bodied me tonight, as far as the fashion. You ain't got to say nothing. I don't want you to change up your personality. I want you to, still treat her like the queen she is. But I want you to body her. Body her when it comes to the ensemble. All right? This is what I'm wearing for Valentine's Day. It's over. Ain't nothing she gonna be able to do. She can't touch these, much less this suit. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I want y'all to do the same. So I'm gonna give y'all some ideas, and these ideas are a lot of the stuff you can mix and match and put some stuff together that you already have. And then if it's something you need to order, you got time. You got time. But we proving a point this Valentine's Day 2023. Valentine's 2023, we proving a point, gentlemen. Since y'all taking everything, since the ladies taking everything and ain't giving us nothing, we can't even have Father's Day for these Single mothers out here talking about happy Father's Day to the single mothers. Bitch, get your ass out of here. That's your fault. That's your fault you're a single mother. That's your fault you had a baby by a dude that wasn't going to take care of his child. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't shit on Father's Day like that. But I digest. We're going to prove a point this year, fellas. All right, y'all ready? Me too. Man, let's go. First ensemble is a beauty. This is a beauty. First ensemble features a piece that was picked up on eBay recently. And yeah, cheaper than this, less expensive than this suit. 95, I think 95 plus shipping is what I paid for this beauty here. Had to get a little bit of tailoring done to it. It's a little snug. It's a little snug. Well, it's not now. It's now if it's perfect. But it was a little snug and the sleeves were a little short. All right. But this is purple label. This is purple label. All right. And the main reason I wanted it was, one, the price was just like, I would have been a complete idiot. You know, however many people are subscribed, I think it's close to 1,000 now. Y'all all would have unsubscribed if I'd have told y'all, oh, I saw this. Yeah, I saw it, but I just ain't. Y'all would have thought I was insane. Y'all would have had me committed. But I also grabbed it because I really am starting to get into double-breasted pieces also. And, you know, just a part of the journey. You hear me talking about Southwestern print here lately. I'm getting into that. You've seen the elevation of half and full Norfolk jackets in my collection. Suits, you know, if I see it and it's a good price and it's the material I'm looking for or that look that I'm looking for, and also, you know, also double-breasted suits and jackets. I'm not a fan of double-breasted with like a lot of padding in the shoulders. So that was also a plus with this piece. But yeah, it was just something that I felt like for the price I couldn't miss, and the look of it. You know, the fact that it's cashmere. Okay, the fact that it's lilac heathered. Let's start at the bottom because it really is a crazy piece once you see it up close and personal. So let's start at the bottom. Footwear, I went with the Shanleys, all right, in the snuff, just because that snuff feel is so close, is so much closer to the fabric of cashmere than my leather Shanleys would have been. The leather Shanleys, I knew I wanted to do one of the two Shanleys when I put this ensemble together. So I went with the snuff, pulled out a pair of Argyle socks in the, like a dark lilac with a light seafoam green, all right? Scroll up, you have the, I think these are Ralph Lauren slim fit dress slacks in a very subtle tonal Glen Plaid pattern, all right? So we got a pattern mixed in here along with the Argyle, but they flow well together, all right? They flow very well together. Scroll up a little more, you see we have a purple, well, yeah, that's a true purple. A dark lilac, but that's close to being a true purple. It's not as dark as plum or anything like that, but a purple hued spread collared sports shirt. All right. The tie is pin dot. It has gray and purple hues in it. It's also purple label. All right. That tie was given to me by a gentleman who sold me for the low. He sold me a matching tie that actually goes with a pair of slippers. And he asked me if I wanted the tie, and I was like, I don't really need it. He was like, man, take it anyway. He just threw it in the box. So salute to you, brother. Piece de resistance. This purple label, double-breasted, 6-on-2 sports coat. All right. You see the lapels. We talking double-breasted here, so you already know what it is. But the fact that it's cashmere with this lilac base, heathered with purple. I mean, you seeing it. You seeing it. It's a sight. All right, it's a sight. So, you know, this is something that with the purple and the lilac, the light tones. You know what I mean? It's like, for example, I reached out and got a couple of opinions between gunmetal gray and this spring gray. And I went with the spring gray, even though we're talking about February, we're talking about the middle of winter. But just the overall tone of Valentine's Day, smiles, happy, love in the air, happiness in the air. Just kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more spring centric when it came to your tones here, man. So everything's rocking and rolling for Valentine's with this ensemble. And you definitely gonna make her either step up her game or poke her lips out the whole night. And preferably it's the latter. Cause let's be honest, most of our women can't fuck with us when it come to putting clothes on. They just can't. And some will admit it, some won't. But this particular Valentine's 2023, we're trying to bury him. We're trying to bury him. And this is a great way to start. Now, this next ensemble is a little bit on the lighter side, a lot more on the casual side when it comes to Valentine's. But everybody ain't going to Catch Steak or the Polo Bar. Or, everybody ain't going to one of them type restaurants. Everybody can't afford that. And I recognize it. Like, I'm one of them. But there are other options. Like, for example, and it's going to sound crazy, but you'll be surprised. Waffle House, for example, be having some crazy romantic type shit going on during Valentine's. Like candlelit, special menu, special music selection, all that shit. And you got to make reservations. Like Waffle House turned into some other shit on Valentine's. And it ain't all of them. Because I don't think, me personally, I don't think all managers are capable of being able to do that type of thing for Valentine's. But it's a few of them. It's definitely a few of them. Did something like this for a Waffle House dinner date, or even if we talking like I said, everybody ain't got $300, $400, $500, $600, $800 to spend on dinner and the movies or something. So if your woman if you got one of them rare women that's understanding, it might have to be a Chili's night or Applebee's night or Old Charlie's or something like that. I mean, going out to eat is going out to eat in some instances. Our money ain't like that. So let's go out and enjoy each other's company and celebrate. But like, we ain't got it to do that. You see what I'm saying? So this is a great look for that more casual Valentine's outing. You still pulling out the ever popular, ever traditional red, but look at this look. It's dope. It's a dope look. And it's saying, hey, I ain't got a lot of money, but you still can't outdress me, girl. You still can't fuck with me. Let's start at the bottom, man, because I like this look. I like this look a lot. I pulled out a pair of sneakers that have probably been in my closet 8-9 years. And I probably only wore them 2 or 3 times. Probably haven't worn them in 6 years. All right. They are a red suede type of canvas sneaker. All right. Plain Jane, cream sole, red stripe on the middle of the sole. Yeah, it just goes perfect with this ensemble, man. Just goes perfect with this ensemble. I did a pair of charcoal gray socks. Just something to break up the monotony of all this red here from our waist down. All right, because as you scroll up, the Rugby Ralph Lauren small whale corduroys in the slim fit. And then this sweater. This sweater here, I picked up on eBay. All right. I hope you guys are sitting down, because the price that I paid for this sweater is ridiculous. It is Blue Label, size large, fits very well. I can tell it's been washed, but it still fits well. It still fits well. All right. It's a heavy wool. Heavy wool. Feels damn near like Shetland. Feels damn near like Shetland. $20 plus tax. The guy was asking 35. I went ahead. I sent an offer for 20. I was like, I might well try it. He accepted $20 and shipped expeditiously. I got the sweater pretty quick, man. I couldn't believe it, man. Shawl pullover. College gray with cream and red accents, ribbed at the waist, ribbed on the sleeves, and then the shawl collar is cream with red trim. All right. Wooden buttons. I went with a window pane, blue label, sports shirt. And I went with a Ralph Lauren Madras bow tie, just to give it some whimsical, just to give it a little more red. This ensemble's pretty cool, man. This ensemble's pretty cool. And you can do, there's a few little things you can do here. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You could do a dad cap if you want to. You could do I could do my gray tam if I wanted to, but there's a few different things you could do here. You can keep a haircut. It's up to you, man. But this look right here is for that more laid back, more casual dinner date, you know, Chinese buffet. Just like, you know, nothing too special, nothing too ridiculous where the restaurant has a dress code and you just keeping it simple, but you still putting your foot on her neck. You still got your foot on her neck. Now this last look brings us some pink for Valentine's. All right. This last look has a lot of spring elements to it as far as weight of the suit, color tone, even weight of the shirt, even just the whole look is way more spring than it is middle February, which is fall everywhere. I mean winter everywhere. But again, spring looks has that more happier, more jovial, more loving feel to it, to the masses. We love fall, but I digest. We gotta wait for fall 2023 to enjoy the best season of them all. But we're bringing in pink here, all right? And she loves pink. That's her favorite color, right? So you give her some pink without giving her too much, cause it ain't just her day. So we can start at the bottom. I didn't do any shoes. It was a no-brainer. Brown loafers. The darker brown, the better. All right. Yeah, it's simple as that. The darker brown loafer, the better. All right. Socks, solid blue, solid pink, whatever you want to do. Like your feet are a no-brainer for this. All right. And I wasn't gonna put my brain through that. But the suit, Ralph Lauren, chino suit. All right. The suit is dual vented, rare for a Ralph Lauren suit. The suit is dual vented, chino suit, feels beautiful. It feels beautiful. It's comfortable. It's definitely a spring look as far as the fact that it's boating khaki in color. And it's definitely a spring look as far as the weight of it. It's a mid-weight suit. I mean, it is chino, so it's chino. It's not linen. All right. Scroll up, you see this beautiful sweater. I got this sweater for $35 from eBay as well. Sweater vest, blue, cream. The cream goes great with the boat and khaki, plaid design on it, small pony in a blue, tonal blue, so it's very well hidden. Pink dress shirt, yellow and blue ascot, pink gingham pocket square, folded down, very thin, very inconspicuous. But we pattern mixing all over the place here, and it's working. It's working very well. So long story short, this is a great look for the holiday. You can finish it off with a driving cap. You could finish it off with a fresh haircut. I probably wouldn't wear a hat with this look, unless you did a fedora. You could do a fedora. Like if you had, just depending on the weather outside, if you did a straw fedora, because I wear a straw fedora with this suit in the spring and summer, probably wouldn't want to put that on now, but you know, that's a look that you that you could definitely pull off if you absolutely needed some headwear. And that's another episode in the books. Valentine's Day, thoughts and ideas, ensembles. Bury your girl ensembles. Leave your girl in the dust ensembles. That's what we did today. Get in the comment section, man. Tell me what ensembles you like the best. You can definitely do that. But more importantly, I want y'all to tell me about what your wife or girlfriend or your side pieces, whatever you doing out here in the world. I want you to tell me or tell us, what have they taken from you that really pisses you off? What have they taken from you that really pisses you off? Now, I've let mine be known. The fact that I gotta do everything for myself for birthday, and I don't get Christmas gifts anymore. I ain't with it. I'm not with it. I don't like it. Because the people in my life, I'm me to them, right? Like, I'm me. I'm a protector. I'm a provider. I'm a truth teller. My hands is nice. You ain't never got to worry about nothing when you on my arm. When we out and about, ain't nobody gonna do shit. I can't get a birthday. Yeah, my birthday been the same date, 11/28, for 50 years. Christmas been the same date for 5,000 years. Just saying. But y'all get in the comment section, man. We roasting these women today. So all of my women viewers and listeners, I apologize. We love you and we glad you're here. But you know, your contemporaries have earned this roasting. They've earned it. And so we giving it to them. All right. Otherwise, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tell a friend. Because we here, suited and booted, and ready to bury these chicks come February 14th, man. Artists paint pictures, haters paint narratives. So don't be a hater, all right? Y'all have a good one.